Hey and welcome to another meal prep video. This week is all about eating healthy and building muscle, or bulking as we call it in fitness, all on a budget of $20 or $6.80 per day. Now before we start, I have a very important question for you. How much do you personally spend on groceries per week? This is a question I've been wanting to know for a long time. If you can't answer that, please let me know in the comments below. So to help us out with this meal prep, my good friend Brian Turner has come to join us to show you how to cook these things. So make sure to check out his channel. The link will be in the description box below. So today we stopped by Walmart to buy high protein groceries that will save us time and money without sacrificing our health. Walmart is actually the largest company in the world. A whopping 37 million people shop there every single day. And in 2014, Walmart's top selling item was the banana. Now before we get too crazy and start celebrating, one banana a day does not keep the doctor away, right? So this meal prep will allow you to build the muscle that you are looking for without breaking the bank, all on a plant-based diet. And if adjusted, this meal prep can also be used to melt off excess body fat that you're looking to lose. It all depends on the calories and the portions that you choose to use. So today we're going to be preparing 3 meals per day for 3 entire days. So that is 9 meals in total. And the calories for this meal prep per day comes to 2,600 with 375 grams of carbs, 133 grams of protein, and 61 grams of fat. Now this is just a general calorie and macronutrient recommendation for someone who is looking to build muscle and bulk up. So please adapt this plan to suit your personal calorie needs. This meal prep is completely from Walmart, but you don't have to buy your items at Walmart. Just use similar ingredients from a different store or whatever you have available to do the best that you can. And don't forget to have fun. Okay, let's get started. So for the breakfast, we are gonna be preparing some protein banana oatmeal cookies. So the ingredients you're gonna be needing for this one are 3 bananas, which comes to 60 cents, 56 grams or half a cup of walnuts, which comes to $1.56, 6 tablespoons of peanut butter, which comes to 71 cents, 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, this is an optional step, 270 grams or 3 cups of rolled oats, which comes to 74 cents, and 3 tablespoons of raw protein powder. So I already had protein powder in my house, so I didn't buy one from Walmart, but I looked it up and the cost on average for 3 tablespoons will be around $1.20. So first thing that we're gonna be doing is peeling our 3 bananas, putting that into a bowl and mashing it up with a fork until you get a creamy consistency. Then we're gonna be throwing in our walnuts, mixing that up again, and then our 3 cups of rolled oats. As you can tell, the bowl was almost too small for this batter, so use a big bowl if you have one available at home. But we're gonna be mixing that up and then adding 3 tablespoons of the peanut butter. The other 3 tablespoons will be used for the frosting. And finally, we're gonna be putting in our 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. So once the dough is ready, just grab a small piece into your hands, roll them up and put them on a tray with a baking sheet. Then you wanna bake it in the oven for 25 minutes at 200 Celsius or 400 Fahrenheit. I actually like to flip the cookies after around 12 minutes and then leave it on for another 12 to 13 minutes. So while the cookies are baking in the oven, we're gonna be preparing our frosting that is gonna go on top of the cookies, which means our 3 tablespoons of protein powder and our 3 remaining tablespoons of peanut butter. And we're gonna be mixing that up along with about 3 tablespoons of water as well. Just use as much water or as little water as you want. And this is the consistency on the frosting that you're looking for right here. So when the cookies are done baking, take them out of the oven and start applying the frosting equally onto each cookie. And then the optional step to add a little bit more fresh fruit is adding an apple to each meal right here. So the total comes to 959 calories per day with 121 carbs, 34 grams of protein, 36 grams of fat, and $5.11 for the 3 days or $1.70 per meal. I absolutely love these cookies and the frosting came out amazing, so I highly recommend you guys to try this out as it is one of the easiest breakfasts to bring along with you to work or to school. Right, moving on to the next meal, the lunch, which is gonna be a pasta bolognese. And the ingredients you're gonna be needing for this one are 4.5 cups or 450 grams of whole wheat rotini pasta, which comes to $1. 5 cups or 426 grams of traditional pasta sauce. Of course, you can make pasta sauce yourself and that would save you a lot more money. But for flavor and convenience, we're gonna be using these ones right now. Then we have 30 ounces or 850 grams of organic cooked lentils that comes to $1.84. And finally, we have 13.7 ounces or 390 grams of Gardein beefless ground, which is basically a vegan mincemeat alternative that is extremely high in protein. So the first thing we want to do for this one is boil up some water and then throw in our pasta. So while the pasta is boiling, let's prepare the bolognese. So take out your lentils, pour it into one of these drainer type things. I forgot what they're called right now, but we're going to be rinsing our lentils, which means rinsing our farts away. There's no need for us to contribute even more to global warming, so rinse your damn legumes. Once the lentils are rinsed, we're going to be putting that into our frying pan along with our ground beefless beef and our pasta sauce. So this pasta sauce is obviously, you can tell it's a little bit shiny, which means it has a little bit of oil inside, but the flavor is just on point. Then you want to heat the sauce up until it's ready to go, which should only take about 5 minutes. By that time, the pasta should be done cooking, so drain it out and pour it back into the sauce mix and just mix everything together, and then take out 3 Tupperwares and then pour in the pasta equally into each one. Absolutely legendary dish, one of my favorite pasta dishes that I've ever made in any of these meal prep series videos, so give it a go. 957 calories with 167 carbs, 60 grams of protein, and 10 grams of fat. And the price comes to $8.50 or $2.80 per meal. Then we have the last meal of the day, which is gonna be dinner, and this is the teriyaki stir fry. So the ingredients you're gonna be needing for this one are 1 cup or 190 grams of dry long grain brown rice, which comes to 33 cents. Then we got 3 tablespoons of teriyaki sauce, which comes to 18 cents, then 2 pounds or 907 grams of firm tofu, which comes to $2.88. Then we got 1 large onion, which is really gonna help add some flavor into this stir fry, and the onion comes to around 70 cents. Then we have 24 ounces or 680 grams of California style vegetable mix. And finally, we have 5 cups or 355 grams of frozen broccoli, which comes to $1. So what you wanna do first is rinse your rice. So if you're gonna be preparing a lot of rice, I strongly recommend getting one of these rice cookers, as it halves the time that it takes to prepare the rice. Normally it will take you about 45 minutes, and with this it takes you only 25. So while the rice is cooking, we're gonna be taking out our 2 blocks of firm tofu, using a towel to squeeze out the excess water, and then chopping them up into small cubes or strips. Then we're gonna be throwing that onto our frying pan along with our frozen vegetable mix and our frozen broccoli mix. Then we're gonna be heating that up on medium heat until all the frozen vegetables are defrosted. And while the frozen vegetables are being defrosted, we're gonna be chopping up our onion. Brian is showing us a special onion chopping skill right here that I have no idea how to do, but after watching this video, I'm definitely gonna learn it because it looks so handy. So chop your onion into small cubes and then add that into the stir fry. Once the onion has softened a little bit after a few minutes, it's time for the last step to this meal, which is adding the teriyaki sauce, which will really add a nice flavor to this whole meal. So that's pretty much it. Really simple meal. All you gotta do now is take out 3 containers and pour the wok and the rice equally into each container, and that's it. The totals for this meal per day comes to 676 calories, 86 grams of carbs, 40 grams of protein, and 14 grams of fat. And the total price is $7 or $2.36 per meal. That leaves us with a daily total for all 3 meals to 2,600 calories, 375 grams of carbs, 133 grams of protein, which is more than enough to build muscle optimally, and 61 grams of fat. And again, that is about $6.80 per day or $20.50 total for the 3 entire days, or the 9 meals in total. Not bad at all. And those are all the meals for this meal prep video. Don't forget to watch all my previous meal prep videos, and if you need more recipe ideas, I do have a recipe ebook, which is an amazing resource if you want to eat tasty meals on a plant-based diet. So check that out, link in the description box below. Okay guys, that's it for the meal prep. This was definitely one of my favorite ones, especially considering the price for each meal. You're gonna definitely become healthier, definitely gonna have benefits in terms of muscle building, losing body fat, all that kind of stuff. Make sure to check my good friend Brian Turner out, because he also has meal prep videos on his channel. If you have any other suggestions to what kind of meal preps you want to see next, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to do that, it's really important. Let's keep this series going. And as always, I'll see you very soon. Peace out.